Hey guys, happy Friday. It is Rochelle Hazel here, and I am here today to give you another quick tip when building your network marketing business. Okay, so for those of you who may not know me, I'm Rochelle Hazel. I'm here out of Maryland, and I am a network marketer. I am a wife, I'm a mom. I am always getting much pleasure out of giving you all these tips in hopes that it will help you build your belief in network marketing, grow your business to a massive organization so that you can pay it forward and help other people too. So I want to talk to you today about how to stay the course when you just don't, let me turn this TV down, when you just don't feel like it, right? Because we all know that some days you're going to feel excited and you are going to feel like you can conquer the world. But then other days, you're going to feel like, I just don't feel like it today. I just don't feel like being bothered. I just don't, feel like making these calls. I really don't feel like talking to anybody. I just don't feel like, putting forth the effort that it's going to take today, not today, right? Some days we feel like that. And yesterday for me happened to be one of those days where something in me was a little off. I just wasn't feeling it. I mean, there wasn't anything wrong. Nothing happened. I just was a little off for some reason, and I couldn't figure out why. I had woke up that morning and I ate breakfast and I went out for a walk, and and I was going through the motions, but I even told my husband, I'm like, I feel like I'm going through the motions, like I'm being physically or actively productive, but in my mind and in my heart, I'm just not with it today for some reason. Some days that's going to happen. I don't know if that happens to men as much as it happens to women. I don't know, but I know it happens, right? So I want to talk today really quick. I'm not going to make this long, just about a fail-proof way to make sure that even on those days when you're not 100% on, that you can still be productive. And it's really one simple thing that you need to do to make sure you remain productive or that you continue to produce. And that one simple thing is to have your plan laid out. It's really that plain and simple. I mean, if I didn't know that I wanted to talk to a certain amount of people every day and that I wanted to expose my business to a certain amount of people every day and that I wanted to, ask a certain amount of people to be my customer. And if I didn't have a vision of what I want my business to look like at the end of the week and at the end of the month and at the end of this 90 days, then it would be easy for me to say, you know what, I'm not feeling it today, therefore I'm not doing it, right? It would be easy for me to do that. But when I have my list, right, when I have my plan laid out, I have my goals written out, and I have my list of people that I'm going to call today, right? I have my list of people that I'm calling for the first time. I have my list of people that I'm doing a second call to. I have my list of people that I'm doing my third call to. I have my list of people that I've already exposed to the business, so now I'm following up with them. I have my list of people that, I've exhausted my call system on, and now they're going into my email funnel. I have all of those lists. When I have that, it's easy. Even if I'm not feeling it, it makes it easy for me to still complete. So, when I have, let me show you what I have here. When I have, my scripts laid out and my lists of people, names and numbers, and this goes, I'm going to point my phone down, and it goes on, and we talking about three-way calls and, more lists and names and numbers, and, I just have everything laid out to where, my new leads coming in and all of those things, all of the people that are inactive in my business, when I have that laid out, really there's no excuse. So my point here is, as I wrap up, my point is you have to, and I do mean you have to, plan. Create your map. Create your blueprint. Because as the saying goes, when you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And the more I go through this process, and the more I continue to develop my mind, develop my mental, and learn, and immerse myself in just self-development and just, get really, really serious and really real and really ground level about what I want in my business, the more I realize that it doesn't really matter how I feel today, right? Because we're talking about your emotional state, maybe your mental state. It doesn't really matter how I feel. I must build my business. And I want to challenge you to begin to put things in place where you can now hold yourself accountable, even if no one else is holding you accountable, to continue to build your business on a daily basis. If you aren't doing that, you will lose momentum. If you aren't doing that, you will begin to spiral down, right? Because one day without doing it is going to make it easier to do it the next day. And now the next thing you know, you're not seeing any movement in your business. We can't allow that to happen. We must create the map, the blueprint. If you don't have one and you don't know where to begin, get with your upline. They can help you build your map and your blueprint, but they're waiting for you to say, hey, help me with my plan. Your upline is waiting for you to say that. I promise you, your upline is waiting for you to say that. So guys, I just wanted to share this information with you today about planning so that you can have massive, massive success in your network marketing business and ultimately in your life. Everybody have a great day.